How long is the project? It's only like less than an hour, I believe, right? Yeah, 41 minutes. I'm excited to get to this. Oh, the intro is 8 seconds. Oh, fair. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna get into it. Let's just go. They can see the
Sunrise Project. This album is dedicated to everybody trying to find sense in a world that doesn't make any.
Okay then.
Yeah. I'm saying fuck, she's giving me head, but it's only because I just thought of a punchline. Bill it and look at the sunrise, think I'm in love with the pain. Vanity covers insanity, all of my issues be flooding the page. She tell me she love me, I tell her I love her, but something be bugging my brain. I'm saying fuck, she's giving me head, but it's only because I just thought of a punchline. Bill it and look at the sunrise, think I'm in love with the pain. Vanity covers insanity, all of my issues be flooding the page. She tell me she love me, I tell her I love her, but something be bugging my brain. I'm saying fuck 'cause I'm buying a jacket, but only because I just thought of a bargain. Spend way less money on targets, and way more money on garments. Priority stopping.
He just sounds so smooth on the track. He sounds a lot more polished already. Just 40 seconds in, he sounds a lot more polished than his other stuff.
Maybe I'll stop when July's done. Whenever the weather is clever, I'm begging just all of my brothers to buy one. Or link up with the missus. She's by sushi, I find one. I try one, big sip of the spice from a mic.
What do you say there? She's by what?
Maybe I'll stop when July's done. Whenever the weather is clever, I'm begging just all of my brothers to buy one. Or link up with the missus. She's by sushi, I find one. I try one, big.
She's by sushi. What is he saying? I actually cannot hear that word. She's by something fine. I have no idea.
Yo, Ethan, what's good? Yeah, my don't see you and two gonna ride on. So we'll just take big sip of the spice from an I'm got 3-5 on my eyes on. Oh shit, I've done it again. Putting off words to cup a new draw, cup a sip, then bill it with friends. I see from a different lens, and we're trying to live with stress. So we make home intense, pretend everything makes sense. 4 books in the back of the whip, why would he want to test my knowledge?
Hey, he's flipping it. Why would you want to test my patience? He's mentioned fucking 3-5s, draws, a lot of shit about weed already. First 1 minute 30.
So we make home intense, pretend everything makes sense. 4 books in the back of the whip, why would he want to test my knowledge? Big up with a man from Forest, show everyone other than Boris. 9 grand on a course from Yard, but don't pay a penny for college. It's a scam if we just stay honest, like the price of gin and tonics. Leave that rolling, I'm gonna jump in again.
Tonic water's too spenny.
You might need to punch this bit, but nobody is can't deal with it. Someone on Blanc and a 3-course meal with it. Girls with men got 2 feet up in the air like they're trying to get 2-match ban. They're gonna start leaking goals the way that they lose them.
Hey, that was hard. 2 feet in the air, they're trying to get a 2-match ban. They do not dive in with 2 feet.
Too many flows, I'm ill with it. When I drop ball, I'm still with
but
it.
Legs
says they're real with it. Nobody is can't deal with it. Someone on Blanc and a 3-course meal with it. Girls with men got 2 feet up in the air like they're trying to get 2-match ban. They're gonna start leaking goals the way that they lose their man. If you don't care what they think.
Oh, they're gonna start leaking. They're getting wet, but they're gonna start leaking goals at the way that they lose their man. They've lost the man they were marking. Aye.
In the air like they're trying to get 2-match ban. They're gonna start leaking goals the way that they lose their man. If you don't care what they think about anything else, don't care what they think about you. Everybody spends money on bullshit, might my next tape B&H Blue. Vanity covers insanity, all of my issues be flooding the page. She tell me she love me, I tell her I love her, but something be bugging my brain.
Clean. It sounded like an intro song. The double time flows on that was nuts though, I'm not gonna lie. He was going very fast. He said there's going to be variety, especially in the production, so he'll probably change up how he delivers it. Without my lover. Okay, production does seem different already. Elevators get right. This guy works with Octavian quite a bit.
I don't know how to do this without my lover. She looks good in a sundress, I look good on an album cover. Did somebody say red wine all summer? Ain't got much in common with feds, but struggle to do this without my stunner. And she's hurting more than me, but she'll cover that up with a hot girl summer, and so she should.
That was hard. I ain't got much in common with feds, but I struggle to do this without my stun gun, but his girl, come on.
And she's hurting more than me, but she'll cover that up with a hot girl summer, and so she should. Give me the planet, I know you would, but that doesn't mean that it's right for us. Hold me good. Who let the dogs out if dogs were thought got a problem or something of sorts? So I put my mind on pause. then it's 2 steps back, of course. Go running or kick ball.
Man on pause, who let the dogs out, pause, put my line.
Out if dogs were thought, got a problem or something of sorts. So I put my mind on pause, then it's 2 steps back, of course. Go running or kick ball, life is better outdoors. And I loved every one of your flaws, but struggle to love any one of my best bits. So as much as I wanna be with you, I've gotta find time to see how my head gets. If it makes sense or it doesn't, I don't know, that's just what it says in my headset. No headphones on, but a voice in my head is always that level of reckless. But I don't know how to do this without my lover.
Yep. We like those. We like those.
I bust when she talk loud, there's nothing to shout about. Shout around, chin to gear 2, like a roundabout. Out and out bar, I'm the hardest.
Oh, yes. Ah, he's too slick with it.
I bust when she talk loud, there's nothing to shout about. Shout around, chin to gear 2, like a roundabout. Out and out bar, I'm the hardest in my town, and I'll put that on my life, cause who is? I bust when she talk loud, that's nothing to shout about. Shout around, chin to gear 2, like a roundabout. Out and out bar, I'm the hardest in my town, and I'll put that on my life, cause who is? I used to have some posters of rappers, now I'm the spitting image. Trying to make this.
Why is this such a bop? Who the fuck is producing this?
My town, and I'll put that on my life, cause who is? I used to have some posters of rappers, now I'm the spitting image. Trying to make this count, this the village. I don't have to live for image, cause the people know the.
The man say Bista Village. I've been there.
Image, trying to make this count, this the village. I don't have to live for image, cause the people know the kid's the illest. Worry about my bars and not the kid's appearance. Shit hits the fans when my shit hits the fans. Telling me to stay consistent, on what, fucking Instagram? I'm more consistent than your mum jokes. More consistent than these 20 decks your lungs smoke. See, matter of fact, I'm so consistent, consistency's me. Doing bumps every weekend, consistency's key. I should really post more, consistently tweet, but
Dude.
past achievements, only half the genius. Yard is Venus, but the craft's arenas. Cause we're making rackets up in large arenas. Acting butters for the bread, you man are margarinas.
Oh, hold on. He was on the planet scheme, but obviously Serena and Venus Williams. And then he had the Tekkit thing, you make it, the tennis thing, you're making a racket. Hold on, I need to hear that again.
With a real song, that's just what I'm built on. I don't stress beef, less is built on. I just make a tape and tell my girl to put her heels on. Yeah, and both my last releases masterpieces. Past achievements, only half the genius. Yard is Venus, but the craft's arenas. Cause we're making rackets up in large arenas. Acting butters for the bread, you man are margarinas. Want my spice, you should ask the dealers. After mellow, then it's half sativas. Ask Selena how we passed the B-bar. Flying off the shelf like we graft believers. I don't sell the shots, I can't be asked for demons. Crazy spitter, maybe iller. They call me white grey vanilla, coming like the shady era. Just cause your chains are bigger.
White grey vanilla, coming like the shady era. Okay.
These days I use my lyrics when I break a clipper. In your team you've got more donuts than a lazy river.
Oi, what do you know about lazy rivers? I was literally saying to my family the other day, I was like, I want to be in Florida going around a fucking lazy river right now. With a bev in my hand. Oh my days, I want to go back to Florida. Boy, it's going kind of crazy. Who is this? This is Songer, man. He's hella underrated. He's young as well. I think he's only like 21 or something. 19-year-old in 2020. Maybe he's 20 or 21. I don't know. Yeah, his name is Songer. Look him up.
Yeah.
Clean. His one-liners and he's too smooth with it. He's got a couple short songs on this album though. A lot of like 2-minute 20, 2-minute 10. Ain't necessarily a bad thing though. Hold on. Why does this sound like a Drake beat?
She's reminding me of lemonade, the times you need a drink. My favorite color doesn't matter.
Okay, not anymore.
Baby pink for that, I swear down. Tell by how you dress, the way you think. Type of girl where you don't even wanna blink. Type of body so amazing on my bridges, looking down on me. The type of girl my group that doesn't boy me, they just proud of me. Her outfit got me picturing the way I make it bounce on me. The type of skirt that made me want a sun. Type of body so amazing on my bridges.
Did he say the type of skirt that make me want a son? Could be a sundress type situation, but literally makes him want to have a kid. Mad. I like
this
little singing bit.
Me, they just proud of me. Her outfit got me picturing the way I make it bounce on me. The type of skirt that made me want a son. I don't care. I ain't trying to be a prick, but if I don't stare, I'm a Mr. Lover of my life that I don't know. Yeah, you can be my missus on the side, but when I blown, yeah, something by your figure help my stress. I don't care.
Hey, this boy's changed. This boy's changed. In the last projects, he was saying, "Oh, I don't need a girl because I got my missus. That's it. I'm not like all the other rappers. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good." He was literally 19, 18 when he was saying this stuff. Now he's grown up a little bit. He's like, "Hey, maybe I need a missus on the side." All right, Songer. Okay.
For me, I don't care. I ain't trying to be a prick, but if I don't stare, I'm a Mr. Lover of my life that I don't know. Yeah, you can be my missus on the side, but when I blown, yeah, something by your figure help my stress. I don't care. Yeah, what colour your thong today? Red, ondulate, ondulate. I wanna take you on holiday. White shirt, covered in bolognese. All of the people can say what they wanna say. Take it to Dallas, like Matthew McConaughey. Run away, staying as long as you tolerate all of the shit I be doing to operate so fly. Saturday night and we're both high. Imagine the shit in my head I can never forget till I'm belling a coke guy. I never think of the old time, oh my. I never knew it was so fine. Feel like a kid back in 09. I pray I don't go blind. Me of lemon.
I need to hear that whole thing again.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be a prick, but if I don't stare, I'm a Mr. Lover of my life that I don't know. Yeah, you can be my missus on the side, but when I blown, yeah, something by your figure help my stress. Yeah, what colour your thong today? Red, ondulate, ondulate. I wanna take you on holiday. White shirt, covered in bolognese. All of the people can say what they wanna say. Take it to Dallas, like Matthew McConaughey. Run away, staying as long as you tolerate all of the shit I be doing to operate so fly. Saturday night and we're both high. Imagine the shit in my head I can never forget till I'm belling a coke guy. I never think of the old time, oh my. I never knew it was so fine. Feel like a kid back in 09. I pray I don't go blind. Me of lemonade, the times you need a drink. My favourite colour doesn't matter, cause on her it's baby pink for that. I swear down, tell by how you dress, the way you think. Type of girl where you don't even wanna blink. The type of girl my group chat doesn't boy me, they just proud of me. Or out.
The type my group chat doesn't boy me, they just proud of me. He's like, "Hey, we proud of you for this one." Yeah, that was hard. Very different. Very different. We're only 5 songs in. We're seeing a lot of different sides of this boy. Alright, up next we got Orange. Salty.
The fact our life goals are to be something that we're not already really says it all. I don't really know content souls. We got 2 eyes like Nintendos, but forget to look around us at the beauty when we're walking and we're 10 toes. It's every day on Insta on Explore.
Okay, he's coming with it like that. 2 eyes like Nintendos. Walking 10 toes. We want to be something that we're not already. What does that say?
Life goals are to be something that we're not already. Really says it all. I don't really know content souls. We got 2 eyes like Nintendos, but forget to look around us at the beauty when we're walking and we're 10 toes. It's every day on Insta on Explore page, but haven't been exploring since a kid. Shout your boys, go running or find a tree to climb. You only live once, remember that. Unfortunately, I've got no choice. My brain's like that.
I feel that one. When you were a kid, you were doing the maddest. I used to build go-karts with my brothers and their older mates down the road. I mean, recently I've been seeing kids playing outside, but I hadn't seen it for like fucking 10 odd years. No one was playing outside. I don't know what was happening. But I rekindle my old self, you know. I go for bike rides, we go to some mad areas, and we still try to stay young.
And if love defines a wedding ring, I'm copping a few. Heart's heavy, but it's heavy cause I told her the truth. I want 7 Bens lined up, they're forming a queue. Bars flying over people.
I said I want 7 Bens lined up, they're forming a queue. Another little drug one, but also he wants 7 Bens. He literally wants 7 cars.
Because I told her the truth. I want
and then a literal queue as well.
They're forming a queue. Bars flying over people like they normally do. I just had an early night, it's fucking 1:45. I just need to change my attitude. I'm comfy where the back seat is. People say I need to pull my socks up. I'm Jack Grealish, shepherding the sheep, and most of shepherd turn to action.
He does have really short socks. He doesn't like to pull them up very far, does he?
Lined up there.
How small are his fucking shin pads though? It's a bit dangerous, no?
Forming a queue. Bars flying over people like they normally do. I just had an early night, it's fucking 1:45. But I can be a dickhead, trust me, boys be boys. I'm Gareth Southgate when I'm flirting with women to find the right backs. I'm sport for choice, but they could never play James cause paranoia in my voice. 5 digits in my savings or your comments are void. That's why
you guys are gonna have to explain that one to me. That one's flew over my head. To find the right backs, you're talking about defenders, but what is the... And then he said James, Reece James, I don't know. But what is the thing to do with girls? Oh, okay, I get it. He's saying okay. I didn't hear it properly. He's like Gareth Southgate flirting with women, because he's trying to find the right back. He's trying to find one with it. Okay.
That's why I'm always getting head, because you bought on my coin. I'm seeing hate for Rolly Ball, it builds my love for the boy. People love you till you're winning, then they'll rob you of joy. I think love is important. I ain't single, I've been talking to my demon.
Hey, shout out Ollie Ball there. I did actually see that on Instagram. Yeah, that's one thing I don't understand as well. I don't understand why people hate like that. It's actually crazy, you know. Like, just because, you know, yeah, they done their thing, and everyone was laughing at the time when they were making their TikToks and shit. And then just because they got they got somewhat of success out of it, and now they're on like fucking JD ads and all this stuff and going on TV and shit. Why have you got to hate them just because now you say it's not funny? Hey, they've done their thing. Why don't you just let them be? Let them get their money. Let them do what they got to do, innit? People just love to hate.
Saving so your comments are void. That's why I'm always getting head, because you bought on my coin. These women swallow baby wisdom. Middle class rapper, when I speak I got amazing diction. Past the point of caring that my boys have got a grade addiction. Songer.
The boys have got a grade addiction. This guy loves his weed. That was a hard one as well. Just rapping. Slow it down. That's fucking knocking though.
I said to you that I was in my darkest ever place, and I told you I was struggling, but you could only ever play the victim. So you went and told your friends that he's a prick, but I'm in love with him. Prick or not, was crying out for help. If you really gave a shit, you wouldn't leave me there to melt. Putting tweets up as if I'm trying to benefit myself. You can hate me, but to blatantly ignore my cries to listen. You can undermine my love, but never undermine my health. I'd just rather you cheat. Yeah, I never called you overnight because I'd rather you sleep. But you would never do the same because you'd rather I speak. You don't want a heart to love, you want a heart you can keep. Yeah, and you saw me at my lowest trying to handle my grief. So why the fuck you can't acknowledge when my pain's at its peak? That's a simple fucking reason that I struggle to speak. I'm not alcohol dependent, it just helps me escape. I step into train of thoughts and then I'm in it for days. The way my head will fucking pound, it ain't on minimum wage. I know my sister understands and she just know me as James. Boys will open up.
The way my head will fucking pound. It's not on minimum wage.
The way my head will fucking pound, it ain't on minimum wage. I know my sister understands and she just know me as James. We just stigmatise the truth and tell our idols to twerk. All we do is work for money, sell our data to scum. Since my best friend passed, I'm never buying the sun. This album's been a mess cause I've been lower than low. And my only plan of action's fucking go with the flow. Slowly cooking all my thoughts, I bet they fall off the bone. Everybody knows the devil, think they call it a phone. I ain't drop shit in a minute, but they'll call me the GOAT.
That vocal in the background is just making this so much better. Yeah, the production, you weren't lying. The production of this is disgusting. The thing there, he said it fall off the bone. You know, that good meat, it literally just fucking slides off.
With and low, and my only plan of action's fucking go with the flow. I distract myself by chasing after beautiful women. I ain't never felt depressed when there's a worldie I'm kissing. And to you I'll say I'm sorry, I just wish it was different. I didn't mean to write this song, but if I didn't, I'm tripping. Imperfection or I'm perfection, that depends if I got space or not. Fuck a PCR test and fuck.
Okay, I can't act like I didn't see this by accident, alright? I looked at his story and I saw this line. I don't know if I would have caught it. I might have, because I probably would have been like, oh, what does he mean by that? But yeah, imperfection or imperfection, it just depends if there's space or not. The literal word. If there's a space at the I'm, it's I'm perfection. If there's no space, imperfection. Mad.
After beautiful women, I ain't never felt depressed when there's a worldie I'm kissing. And to you I'll say I'm sorry, I just wish it was different. I didn't mean to write this song, but if I didn't, I'm tripping. Imperfection or I'm perfection, that depends if I got space or not. Fuck a PCR test and fuck a lateral flow. Just play my music and you'll see if they've got taste or not. Yeah, I've got new bars.
That's clean. Because one of the symptoms is you lose your taste. So if you play some song to them and they don't like it, chances are they're probably sick. Chances are they're probably ill, because I don't understand how you can't like it. Yeah, that's hard. That's very clean.
I'm tripping. Imperfection or I'm perfection, that depends if I got space or not.
Two ridiculous bars back to back.
Fuck a lateral flow, just play my music and you'll see if they've got taste or not. Yeah, I've got new bars smudged up, covering my palm like the logo on my angel's top. I guess I'll die by my lyrics cause my veins will pop. I guess I'll die by my lyrics cause my veins will pop. Yeah, I said to you that I was in my darkest ever place, and I told you I was struggling, but you could only ever play the victim. So you said to all your friends that he's a prick, but I'm in love with him. Prick or not, was crying out for help. If you really gave a shit, you wouldn't leave me there to melt, putting tweets up as if I'm trying to benefit myself. You can hate me, but to blatantly ignore my cries to listen. You can undermine my love, but never undermine my health. I just rather you cheat.
Mad. Mad. Yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger right there. Ridiculous.
Head to toe, toe to head, my baby a stunner. Arsenal, no gunner. Love like a double act. I'm loving that. If I were to
Arse and all. My baby's a stunner. Arsenal. Everything. This guy he loves weed and he loves arse. That's what I've got from the first 8 songs so far. He loves weed and arse. That's the 2 things.
She fast asleep, is it morning? Yeah, I'm a sucker for bedhead and morning breath. Half 4 when I'm up, but she snores instead. Can't take my eyes off her gorgeous head. Can't sleep, but I might yawn instead. Till my brain slips into the thought of death. If I died, how bad would the morning get? Then back to the real world, bored in bed.
Oh, morning. He flipped it. As in literal mourning. When you die, you mourn someone. If I died, how bad would the morning get? Jesus. Literally, I think, because if she was in bed with someone, you die while in bed, that is going to be a terrible morning for them, but also they're going to be literally mourning.
Brain slips into the thought of death. If I died, how bad would the morning get? Then back to the real world, bored in bed. Part-time raver, full-time drinker, part-time stoner, full-time thinker. Swear down, people don't see the whole picture. Desperate for change, but you're desperate for Insta. Don't get the 2 mixed up.
Don't know if that's a reach. Part-time stoner, full-time thinker. That thinking man is made out of stone. Probably a reach.
I'm more insane than my flows are. I could make bangers with drillers or Mozart. These days, man, I'm losing my own heart, so I just stick to the tracks like a go-kart.
Versatility.
Yeah. I booked 2 flights and mine is to Greece. I've got boys that can't leave their lines behind like minus degrees. Skepta, minus degrees. Every time that I
Greece. Hold on. What did he say there? The second one.
Yeah. I booked 2 flights and minus degrees. I've got boys that can't leave their lines behind like minus degrees. Skepta, minus degrees. Every time
can't leave their lines behind like minus degrees. I don't get the second bit. I'm isolated and don't mean gassed off a new chain. Ice-elated. Gassed off a I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You've written it down. I still don't get it. What the fuck is ice-elated? I'm not gonna lie. Don't know what elated means. I basically failed English, right? Ecstatically happy. Am I even saying that right? Ecstatically happy. That's the definition. I mean, I know ice like jewelry, but I didn't know what isolated and happy. Okay, got you. This is my almost failed English coming through here.
Minus degrees, Skepta, minus degrees. Every time that I release, one eye on the P's. I dot I's, line up the T's. Don't tell me that I look tired. Trust me, I know I've had 2 hours sleep. Bags for life, but food in my pocket. If sleep was for sale, I'd honestly cop it. But I cop cheese like Wallace and Gromit and tell my little baby she's honestly got it. Please never look at your body and swap it inside of your brain, cause my woman's a rocket. Mind is amazing and nothing can top it. My lap is a lap for your head to be on it.
This boy's going silly. This boy's going too silly right now. Way too silly. Alright. It says there's a feature on this one. Qubit. Let's see. Is it a Donny with production or is it another rapper? Let's find out. Look at the cloud. Okay, very different. Very different.
Cigarette holes in my shorts again. Smell of smoke, but it ain't much new. We're never gonna feel this old again. When all that's left is the summertime blue. So look at the clouds, they don't judge you.
I'm assuming the Qubit guy is the producer then. He's the DMB guy, yeah?
Right now, I'm loving mine. Look at the clouds.
I'm assuming he is. I'm not the biggest fan of DMB, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Beats get a bit, I don't know, get a bit jarring for me, but I'll cope.
Cause swear down right now, I'm loving mine. Look at the clouds.
Yeah, don't know what to think of this one. Not really a big fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just the beat. I feel like if he tried to, I don't know, have some crazy flow, I mean, he definitely could have managed that. If he done some nutty flow on this, like rapping wise, then I think I would have probably liked it a little bit more, but yeah, this ain't really for me, this one. This ain't my cup of tea. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, it's just not one I'd listen to. Not one I'd listen to. Which is unfortunate because it's the longest song in the album.
Classic.
Oh.
You know when it...
Okay, but this beat right here already 2 seconds in and I prefer this one. Okay.
Classic. You know when it just says classic. Music can feel like magic. It's hard to beat like Crystal Palace. Own that shit like my name's Steve Parrish. Sometimes life is savage. Not all about finding the baddest, but vision gets blurred like critical damage. Soulful. Music can make your soulful. Man telling me that I'm old school, coming like man marking and not zonal. They wanna break through a hit, so I'll call that a snowball. Well, it makes sense in my head, word to specs, there's no kin and not zonal.
So, if you like Liquid D&B, it's alright, but I still prefer Lemonade. It's a vibey song. Yeah, nah, it's pretty much, it's just the beat. It's just the beat that made me not like it. Like I liked him like singing on it and shit. Like I fuck with that. If it was just on a different thing, like you said, like Lemonade, that's more my vibe.
Man marking and not zonal.
What did he say here about?
Man telling me fool. Music can make your soul full. Man telling me that I'm old school, coming like man marking and not zonal. They wanna break through a hit, so
coming like man marking and not zonal. Okay.
Coming like man marking and not zonal. They wanna break through a hit, so I'll call that a snowball. Well, it makes sense in my head, word to specs, there's no rules. Yes, I sip red wine, does that make me a mogul? I don't wanna take like 100 pics. Radio, doing up, pumped up kicks. Cigarette smoke and bourbon whiskey. Songs like this, they're accustomed with. Brethren, trying to get me buns on spliff, I'm stressed out. Fuck's sake, look at what COVID did. Got man sweating a small stuff, bun that, give me that potent shit. I don't wanna look at myself anymore, got me feeling like I don't need.
Still puff pass, hey, we don't care. It doesn't matter.
Fuck's sake, look at what COVID did. Got
until one person coughs and it's a no good.
Stressed out, fuck's sake, look at what COVID did. Got man sweating a small stuff, bun that, give me that potent shit. I don't wanna look at myself anymore, got me feeling like I don't even know this kid. Technology is not improving the planet, we're told that it is, but it's upside down. Time gives illusions that shit's improving, conditions.
Yeah, it's a bit of a myth. It's a bit of a myth, this old technology thing. It's kind of making us go backwards and forwards at the same fucking time, innit? Because everyone's just stuck on their phones being less productive than ever, going through TikTok for 5 fucking hours a day. I've had to stop using that app, I'm not gonna lie. I went on it the other day and I think I had like 130 fucking direct messages, and I was like, I'm not getting to that, because if I get to all of it, that's like watching a fucking feature-length film, like, just of TikToks. Long.
Intelligence, only ever stressed man out. Oblivious ones are the blessed ones now. Technology is not improving the planet, we're told that it is, but it's upside down. Time gives illusions that shit's improving, conditioned to think that we're moving forward, but humans are more polluted than anytime the ship's been cruising. I just want money and sex. West Ham players, I'm doubling checks. Couldn't care less if you like me or not, cause my brethrens do and my mother's impressed. Thomas too cool, I could never concede. When I bar Steph Curry, how everything frees, and it's straight out my pocket and everything's peas. Every expense, yeah, everything's me.
Okay, hold on. There's a lot being said. There's too much being said.
Some bars just make you think and sit up. Hear a man spit like, what did he say? 40 to 1, I was on him each way. He paid for the beat that I'm on this day. Sometimes it's luck that will stop a man's pain. Thomas too cool, I could never concede. When I bar Steph Curry, how everything frees, and it's straight out my pocket and everything's peas. Every expense, yeah, everything's me. Sometimes you just gotta let a guy breathe. Never gonna know when another life's peak. I was doing me, trying to stomach my grief, but the world kept spinning, it don't go at your speed. Classic. Well, it makes sense in my head, word to specs, there's no rules. Yes, I sip red wine, does that make me a mogul?
Red wine. Can't have red wine. Fuck that shit. Nothing but bad experiences with red wine.
She be on my mind tonight, I'm soon to blow, guess we both dynamite. Yeah. I fall in love, I cannot breathe. She got my heart, it's on her sleeve. And please don't ask her all your needs, and we'll just laugh and then make peace. Forever and never and never and never and never. Swear that we'll never pretend. Yeah, I'm fucked forever and never and never.
This
and
is
never
different.
and never. Swear that we'll never pretend. She be on my mind tonight. Mine tonight. I'm soon to blow, guess we both dynamite.
Hey, this is gonna be one of those catchy ones that you're not gonna be able to get out of your head. She be on my mind tonight. Mine tonight.
Yeah, I'm fucked forever and never and never and never and never. Swear that we'll never pretend. Yeah. My girl's penging and bueno. Anyone else say hasta luego. Elegant, classy, pretty, angelic. Still wanna get piped down when I say so. This game just got free wheel up. Got man of man feeling like Kano. Don't chat about that too much, cause this right here could bang on the radio. This
I said my dick game got free wheel up. Something about Kano. Kano got free wheel ups in his I do not know what, but he got free wheel ups. But free. Okay.
But man of man feeling like Kano. Don't chat about that too much, cause this right here could bang on the radio. This right here could pop off. Convertible girl, she taking her top off. Might give her twos Nazu, Jamie style, knocking her block off. I can make grime or pop or just hip hop, but still I'm out raving. Man wanna know where the name comes from, I tell him it's on my papers. And every other week we let the world know. The only way is love.
Kano track free wheel ups. Okay. Yeah, man, don't listen to Kano still.
Man wanna know where the name comes from, I tell him it's on my papers.
But I've heard of it.
And every other week we let the world know. The only way is love. She be on my mind like every week. Can't avoid it when I'm trying to get to sleep. Yeah, she be on my mind tonight. Mine tonight, I'm soon to blow, guess we both dynamite.
Yeah, this hook is dirty.
I cannot breathe, she got my heart, it's on her sleeve. And please don't ask her all your needs, and we'll just laugh and then make peace. Swear that we'll never
It's giving me real old school vibes. That part there, that forever in it. I feel like I've heard that before, or something very similar, like a very old track. Can't quite put my fucking finger on it though. It'll probably come to me one day when I'm listening to this in the next couple of weeks, months, or years. God knows. I'll just clock it and then I'll be like, oh shit. Yep. We like those. That's one of the least played ones on the album as well. The second least played one on the album. Disgraceful. Oh, I just love you endlessly. I would love you endlessly. I would love you forever. This is a classic.
They want Kim Kardashian, me I'm more spit bar dashing. Still I shout Chloe and Courtney. Think it's worth a shot that I'll flow when I'm 40. But it's defo guaranteed I'm going home with a shorty. It's not how much wood would a woodchuck chuck. It's more how many models does a superstar fuck. I'm en route fam. Drink shots, we don't shoot fam. When I'm on a track I'll leave a body in my boot fam. Old school settings but already got my pen like.
Nah, bring it back. He came onto that too smooth. Too smooth.
They want Kim Kardashian, me I'm more spit bar dashing. Still I shout Chloe and Courtney. When I'm on a track I'll leave a body in my boot fam. Old school settings but already got my pen license. When I'm flowing the heads nod, then the head rises. Free women all
What do you know about pen licenses? Did you guys get pen licenses in primary school? Oh, they used to hand out pen licenses. If you were like, if you were good enough with your pencil and you had good enough handwriting and all that, they were like, alright, you can have a pen. It took me quite a while to get mine. My handwriting is still in the bin, I'm not gonna lie.
How many
I don't deserve one right now.
Fuck, I'm en route fam. Drink shots, we don't shoot fam. When I'm on a track I'll leave a body in my boot fam. Old school settings but already got my pen license. When I'm flowing the heads nod, then the head rises. Free women all together at the same time. That's 8 legs in my bedroom and I hate spiders. No money but a pocket full of roach cards. So old school you would think I'm getting gold stars. We got many talents.
Clean, so old school that I'm thinking I'm getting gold stars. All of this shit's reminding me of primary school. And then that spider's 8 legs, and then it went to roach, but obviously roach is rolling the fit, but roach insect as well. Hold on.
That's 8 legs in my bedroom, and I hate spiders. No money, but a pocket full of roach cards. So old school, you would think I'm getting gold stars. We got many talents, we got cold hearts. She riding for my bars like she pole dance. Got a couple people that just wish that I fell, but the kid's gonna have posters of me on.
She's riding for my bars like she pole dance.
We got many talents, we got cold hearts. She riding for my bars like she pole dance. Got a couple people that just wish that I fell, but the kid's gonna have posters of me on their wall. I never learned a thing when I was sitting in school, other than never tuck your shirt and if you think that you're cool. ask you about my issues and I don't know where to start. But you can ask you about my loving and I do know where to finish. I got people sat at yard, they're trying to memorize the lyrics. Eyes are on my girl, I'm trying to memorize the image. Some days I get depressed, but you could never tell the difference. Smoking up the room because I love the way it glistens. When I tell my drink about my day, it never listens. World don't get the picture because it's so concerned with image. It's not behind the scenes if you show behind the scenes.
The world don't get the picture because it's so concerned with image. Just think about that. Just think about that for a second.
The way it glistens. When I tell my drink about my day, it never listens. World don't get the picture because it's so concerned with image. It's not behind the scenes if you show behind the scenes. I don't need to prove to people I've got something in my genes. Talking about genetics, I don't run with the machines, but my canines are packed like there's something in my teeth. Tidy up your bedroom if you're struggling to sleep. I've been getting stressed, teeth falling out in dreams. Sometimes it's overwhelming knowing nothing's as it seems. Cash rules everything around me, that's the cream.
That's the cream.
Think like that, I would love you endlessly. If you'd only believe in me. Don't you understand? I would love you forever. If you only believe in me, yeah.
He's bodying this shit, man. Yep, that's a banger. That's a banger right there. All right, confession tape 17.
Big up Mark B on production, man. This beat is so beautiful.
We got Mark B.
If you love the quick, aggressive songs, you might want to skip this one. The sound equivalent of you can't take your eyes off it. Long as I'm living here, I'll try provide knowledge. I taught my pain to try and help me rise from it. I'm paranoid, my phone's got my life on it. Credit card, fingerprint, it's got facial recognition, note page, that's my mind on it. I wish that I didn't, but rely on it. Knowledge is power, I think I'll die from it.
Hard, man.
Growing up,
hard. Everyone's phone is literally connected to them. It's like a secondary part of yourself. Each of ourselves, our phones is like a secondary part. It's like stuck to us. Even if you think you're not addicted to it, like it literally has everything about you on it. It's mad.
Note page, that's my mind on it. I wish that I didn't, but rely on it. Knowledge is power, I think I'll die from it. Growing up, I thought they'd hack into my iCloud, I still do. I don't know why I'm stressing. I ain't acting like a gangster, cause I understand the fact I never was one is a blessing. You could never cancel me, nah, because I'd take the cancellation as a lesson. Man will put their dancing shoes on and be skanking to a tune about depression. Everybody's vibing to confession tapes. It's funny because I wrote this in a better place. I'm a different person when my head is straight. My favourite artists rap about the pain they've gained and I'm here and trying to achieve it. Maybe I don't want it when I deep it, but I can't keep the way I feel a secret. If I could talk to God, I'd ask him why I feel destined. I'm just being honest, cause I do. I'd ask for all the people I could rest in. He'd probably say the only soul is you. You've gotta feel the hunger in your chest when everything around you's looking blue. Sometimes you've gotta face up to your problems, because nothing heals the spirit like the truth. I'm gonna let that one run.
Short and sweet.
Once again, shout out the incredible Mark B on production, man.
Yeah, this beat is disgusting. Gotta let the beat speak. Facts. These producers need more credit, man. Production is half the song. Crazy.
I heard your tape was that a project or a Gucci advert. Sounds like you need designer for your self-esteem. Money buys pride, but it sells a dream. Your soul's tainted and it's dirty, but the shelves are clean. Making quick visits to the cemetery. Struggle with the chemistry, there's chemical imbalance. Say that unapologetically. If my talent fails and it's as big as I will ever be, at least I wrote no more candles when I was 17. I blink, another day's over.
Facts, that's the thing. All you gotta do is look at the discography. All you gotta do is look at the discography. Look when he wrote some of his best stuff. Mad. 16, 17. Nah, go on.
If my talent fails and it's as big as I will ever be, at least I roll no more candles when I was 17. I blink, another day's over. I barely moved, I'm like my Dr. Dre poster, but these days it's Daytona. If you know the games we play, we take over. More range than a fucking Range Rover.
Was that Pusha T, Daytona? The games we play. These are the games we play. These are the things they say. This is the drug money your ex-brother claim he makes. Push. I think that's a Pusha T reference.
When balance, say that unapologetically. If my talent fails and it's as big as I will ever be, at least I roll no more candles when I was 17. I blink, another day's over. I barely moved, I'm like my Dr. Dre poster, but these days it's Daytona. If you know the games we play, we take over. More range than a fucking Range Rover. Maria Sharapova, cause I'm talented but fail every drug test. Saturdays be looking like a fuckfest.
Okay, I'm assuming she failed a drug test or something. Fair enough.
Yes, we both got things we need to get off our chest. But people getting COVID and that's so annoying. I should make her kiss me through the phone. I feel like Soldier Boy. Pictures with my guy.
Kiss me through the phone. Was that the one with the music video where the? I think it is where the girl's literally like she's like looking like she's texting him, but she's on XL. I don't know if that's the right one, but I think it is.
Fest. So I'm spitting lyrics to my missus as she's getting undressed. Guess we both got things we need to get off our chest. But people getting COVID and that's so annoying. I should make her kiss me through the phone. I feel like Soldier Boy. Pictures with my guy, but I lost the fucking Polaroids. These rappers say the same shit, you judge them by their tone of voice. Deep that ain't wordplay, that's a synonym. I did that in year 8, I wasn't fucking listening. Struggling to post us all these other rappers twittering. Think my thoughts personal when I think that's what the difference is. 7 days a week I'm...
Hey, isn't that the truth though? I'm not gonna lie. I listen to some people say that some artists like bar and all that stuff, and then half the stuff they point out is like literally face value bars. Like there's no like it's just complete face value or a synonym. Like he says, like, come on. If you're gonna say someone's barring, at least be good.
That's a synonym. I did that in year 8. I wasn't fucking listening. I'll explain the rest when I'm at heaven's door. All the shit he never saw. Hearts keep bleeding. I need menopause. If we could have a handshake.
Hard.
It's like we're 7 dwarfs, screaming saw success, but now there's plenty more. I'll explain the rest when I'm at heaven's door. All the shit he never saw. Hearts keep bleeding. I need menopause. If we could have a handshake, you would feel my handshake. I need sweet bud, sugar lemon, that's a pancake. Lying if I told you that I'm focused on my bad days, but bite me till you blow, guess I'm a hand grenade. And fuck you if you doubted me. Why should I look up to people knowing they look down on me? When bar for bar they wouldn't last around with me. Big up all the people that surrounded me. Look out for me and never let the noise start drowning me. This is wind in your face music. This ain't songer, this is James music. Why am I awake music? Fly me up to space music. Sipping spirits but I don't like the taste music. Ask me why I make music, bro, even my name's music. Songer means to think in French. The fucking irony, it's weird how everything.
There we go, songer means to think in French. Wait, he said that in his black box, and I got confused at the time. But yeah, someone did tell me in the comments that it literally I could have just literally went on Google Translate, type in songer, and it just literally says to think. That is mad. Funny because majority of my my subscribers are all French. Crazy.
But they got time for me. Anxiety is not the type to level up careers. Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with peers with different ballparks. They love an underdog.
Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with Pierce. Is that what he said?
It's all aligned for me, I'm honest and I love my friends. I know they'd ride for me, I doubt they'll ever cop me a watch. But they got time for me, anxiety is not the type to level up careers. Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with peers with different...
Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with Piers. Because Piers tried to... Motherfucking ham sandwich, motherfucking... He tried to get with her, he like went on a date with her or something. And then apparently, I think I remember this. If I remember the story correctly, he went on a date with her, and she left the date early to go to the place where she met Prince Harry. I believe that's what he said one time, and he's still salty about it to this day. That's why he can never say anything nice. I mean, he's just a salty prick anyway. But and then leveling with Piers because she literally grew up. She was in Suits. Now she's like fucking one of the most famous people in the world. Crazy.
They'll ever caught me a watch,
crazy,
but
bar.
They got time for me. Anxiety is not the type to level up careers. Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with peers with different.
And also because Songa's not leveling with Piers, he's wet. Come on.
Anxiety is not the type to level up careers. Meghan Markle, I ain't leveling with peers with different ballparks. They love an underdog, but only till the dog barks. They don't understand me till the song starts. And true say I'm way too familiar in my own company. So my familiar and me just start our own company. Yeah, every day I'm saddened by my own country. So sitting down and watching football's where my soul's comfy. I was privileged as a kid, my mind is fucked regardless. They're holding blades up to my throat, don't wanna trust the barbers, that's just paranoia speaking. Avoid
Cutthroat, when they do that. Hold on. But then he mentioned something about Louis Walsh, the shittest judge of all time.
Sounds pathetic, facts are facts and you can all judge me. Cause all you judges, Louis Walsh, who gives a fuck regardless. I was privileged as a kid, my mind is fucked regardless. They're holding blades up to my throat, don't wanna trust the barbers, that's just paranoia speaking. Avoid the demon, all my boys are dreaming. Sky high visions, barbecue gardens.
That's kind of just, it's just funny. There's a lot of shit that he's saying I was thinking about so recently. I went and got a haircut yesterday or the day before. And I was literally thinking when the Donny was when he had the little blade and he put the new razor in and he done a little spray, and I was like, this guy could just kill me right now. I mean, he could have killed me at any point, but for some reason, you know, you get them random thoughts in your head. I was like, this guy could just kill me if he wanted to, if he just, I don't know, if he just switched. Weird thought, but I think about these things sometimes. Do any of you? You know, you have them dark thoughts, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on in my head?
Words get delayed, this ain't Pro Tools. Certain shit what happen, it's like I can't control my whole hopefuls. But still I round money, that's doubles. Good hearts, I got one.
Hard.
Hypocrites, I'm top one. I'm telling you there ain't shit sweet, but sugar in my godson. Hypocrites, I'm top one. Good hearts, I got one. Ain't shit sweet, but sugar in my godson. I'm trying to move the goalposts, switching up a no-no, but telling me I've changed, I fucking hope so. Man, an extra diet likes a Soko. Wrong league likes a no-go. In my bank, I want the Mackie D's logo. Stop playing with me.
M's. Millions. That was a banger. He was just straight barring. Just straight barring. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with this man. Alright, now Carefree. We're going to end with Carefree. I have heard this song before, but last song on the album. Let's go.
Kaza.
Take that and a turn like Mason. Is that N'Golo Kante or Jason Statham? Pull a sitch, make a man sing Adele. One drop shoulder to chasing pavements. Cost Phil Ping, Reece James in acres. Leave a left back tasting trainers. Atari Gaming or Timo Werner. Both of them space invaders. Left foot, right foot, I'm way too dangerous. Two man
ridiculous. Timo Werner, fucking Atari. Both of them space invaders.
I praise the Lord for Didier Drogba. Yeah, I want a meal when
Didier, my favourite player of all time. That boy was my inspiration. That boy was my inspiration right there.
Jorginho, that's a serious
passer. Love that man.
Me and him put shit on.
I treasured his match attack card, the fucking like dark black one with like the one. Was he part of the 101 club? I think he was. I think it was that. I can't quite remember the card now. I treasured it and my mum fucking threw it away or sold it at the car boot sale or something. Dead.
Barca. Me and him put shit over your head like Ramirez, Barca. Yeah, dinked in under the crossbar, made that too like JJ Kocher. I praise the Lord for Didier Drogba. Yeah, I want a mil and a mil more. I want 23 Billy like Gilmore. Told my brethren to be like Kovacic, he should explore the field more. But right now he's Carlos Tevez, don't wanna play with the field more. Me, trying to be Mason Mount, Stamford Bridge on a billboard. Yeah, fans call me Dave like a Maz Pilaqueta.
Is he actually on a billboard on a at the bridge? He said something that he was in one of these songs up here. I don't think I paused it and pointed it out, but I think I heard it. He said he was like working with Chelsea in some way. Is he actually? That's mad if he is. That's actually crazy.
The weather, matter of fact, blaming the weather. Tits in her profile, move like a Zuma, brave with a header. All you rappers coming like the Chinese Super League, man.
Tits in her profile, brave with the header. Mad.
Man City got Sterling, but they got no ST, so they want Erling. But we've got NG on him from early, giving out L so we can get eerie, 30. If you can't hear me, I'll take.
Yeah, that whole bit right there, nuts. I'm not gonna break it down because number one, don't know half the names he's saying, but I just know they're players and he's talking about the positions and shit. But anyway, nuts.
Okay, maybe not Rose, but I'm on lines like Vito Manone, something like Ozil. Trust me, I don't play. Man City got Sterling, but they got no ST, so they want Erling. But we've got NG on him from early, giving out L so we can get eerie, 30. If you can't hear me, I'll tell your eye out. Send it to the ER near me. Add what's left to the song and you'll get an artist to level up yearly. Real Madrid, they ain't real no.
Add what's left to the song and you'll get an R. He's actually spelling out his fucking name.
I'll send it to the ER near me. Add what's left to the song and you'll get an artist to level up yearly. Real Madrid, they
ain't. It was because he mentioned ER as well because he took his eye or something. Oh man.
But we've got NG on him from early, giving out L so we can get eerie, 30. If you can't hear me, I'll tell your eye out. Send it to the ER near me. Add what's left to the song and you'll get an artist to level up yearly. Real Madrid, they ain't real no more.
Hey,
here we are. I don't give a fuck how we feel no more. We've got Mendy and he don't spill no more. on you, Tebow. We've got Timo, don't need pricks in the field no more. Azar never should have left our club, but don't need pricks at his heels no more. Bow, 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 bow.
Yes, sir. That is a great album. That is a fucking great album. Or I think every single one goes in my playlist, apart from Look at the Clouds, the one with Qubit. Just because I'm not a good fan. I'm not really a fan of drum and bass. I'm not gonna lie. It's just the beat isn't really me. That's gonna be it. Like the video if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know what you thought about the album. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.